Shut up and sit down.
Shut down, getting elimination on King Cole. And it takes down. Shut down. On the road. Shutdown getting a down on two.
The down and it's like, well, the way Cole is red. Moving in, getting elimination. down also suffering.
No, actually, Wolf is actually having a stroke.
I am?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So we got one ammo bag. I think
You want to put the ammo bag in front of the
I'm so confused.
Let's just go to the game. just go.
and I'm putting
Welcome everybody to Amateur Hour Commentary. I'm the Wolf Craze, and tonight we're bringing you a North American Firewall League Season 4 match between Creme Brulee and Razzle Tampazzle. Razzle Dazzle Tampazzle. Tonight I am hosting alone, but I do have Paco in my corner, so he's going to be working production end. And before we get into some of the details about the rosters and their current standings in the league, I wanted to mention and thank everybody for the 300 followers that we have now gathered. Our community is growing, albeit slowly, but still growing, and we love every single person who has joined our community. We really appreciate the support. It's only been a year, coming on, what is it, Paco, the 18th? I think 18th of October is going to be our, well, from what we are determining, our technical 1-year anniversary of forming a group called Amateur Hour. And I'd say from a community to production end, we've just grown substantially. So really appreciate that. And in celebration of that, I want to do a bit of a giveaway. I'm still trying to organize some things, but typically our giveaways go for people who are already subscribed. So if you are a Twitch Prime member and you have linked your account with Amazon, then in your Prime user over on Amazon, you get a free sub. So if you want to enter the giveaway, be sure to subscribe here. And some of the prizes I'm going to announce on our Discord and also on our Facebook. So please be sure to subscribe, or not subscribe, but follow us over on those socials as well, so you can be present for when those announcements go live. If you're wondering where those are, we do have panels here on our channel that you can check out. Just go to our main Twitch page and you should be able to see them. Click on the picture and it'll bring you right to where you need to go. So I want to thank everybody for joining us on this journey and how wonderful it's been and all the support that we've received. And we wouldn't be here without you and without the players and, of course, without the game. So, again, thank you, and this has been awesome. A bit of a shout out to everybody. I see there's a lot of people in here. Timber, Titch, Drywall, Art Pop, Frankie One Shot, Cougar, SRT, what's going on? We got Dean Ambrose, Grantastic Beats. Is this Grant from Rocket League? Oh, Grant, what's going on, dude? Cinderella, I think I already called you out, but what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight's going to be a good matchup for sure. We already have Creme Brulee. We've covered them before, but they are back, and we are also going to we've also covered Razzle Dazzle, but these two teams really pop it off, man, especially when they go up against other teams. We really see them shine. Other really good teams, we see them shine. So I'm expecting some really good fights tonight. But let's talk about the rosters. We'll start with Creme Brulee first. We have Vong, NSX Pro, Shutdown, K24 Naughty, J Murph, and Wackiant. I'm sure that's pronounced a different way, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. We all know who that is. And if you don't, he's usually in the chat anyway, and he can let you know. But that's making up Creme Brulee. Vong is providing us a perspective from there. So thank you, Vong. Really appreciate that. And over on Razzle Dazzle Tampazzle, we have SRT8 Ace. We have Seemed a Good Idea, Therm, Chuckamus Prime, Resler, Rad Bingham, Sniping You, Death Wish, and Where's Walzer. And Chuckamus is providing the perspective for us this evening for Razzle Dazzle. Again, thank you very much, Chuckamus. Always appreciate it and always appreciate the support. So with that being said, those are the rosters for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to go over their performance this the past few weeks. We're already 5 weeks in. I believe this is week 6. I'm just double checking. Yeah, this is week 6. And it looks as though Creme Brulee is sitting in second place overall, which puts them in really good standing. But Razzle Dazzle is sitting in eighth, so they're not too far behind. In terms of total points, I'm going to look up here. It looks like Creme Brulee has 46, and this is all color coded, and I'm losing my spot. Where is Razzle? There they are. So Creme Brulee has 46, and Razzle Dazzle has 32. So really, I mean, it seems like a significant point differentiation there, but with a really good fight where Razzle Dazzle comes out on top and gets the majority of the wins, they could easily catch up. So I wouldn't put it past them. But going into week one, Creme Brulee came out on top with a 12-0 victory against Doggies. In week two, they went up against Team Double Down here. I'm getting to know the abbreviations here, and they won 7-5. Week three, they go up against the Mandalorians and win 9-3. Week four against NWG 10-2, and in week five, Click Clack, they won 8-4. So they have won every single match that they've gone up against, and pretty resoundingly as well. Those are pretty high numbers, which makes sense why they would be in second place, only behind ODG, who only has 48 points, so they're only 2 points ahead of Creme Brulee. But if we look at Razzle Dazzle, they go up against the Mandalorians in the first week, and they lose 3-9. In the second week, they go up against NWG and lose 5-7. In week three, Click Clack, they lose 4-8. In week four, they go up against GAG. They win 9-3. And in week five, they go up against Top Gun and win 11-1. So it looks like at the back end of the first 5 weeks, they started performing much better than they did in the first few. But overall, they've been doing fairly well, at least getting points on the board and keeping their point number high enough that they are not sitting in the back half of the league at the moment. So out of 16 teams, they are in 8th. And tonight's going to be good because if you look at the roster, they're all really, really good players on both teams. So I can't say either way, but based on the numbers, arguably Creme Brulee is going to come out on top. They have really good experience in a stressful league play, especially in the finals and in the post regular season matches. So they're accustomed to the stress and what that entails. So based on the numbers and their general performance, I can assume they're going to come out victorious tonight. But I've seen upsets like. We've all seen them. If you've been watching us since the beginning, you've seen plenty of upsets. You've seen some really good performance from people who are considered underdogs. We'll see how Razzle Dazzle comes out tonight. I'm sure they're going to give us a good show, and best of luck to both teams. I'm just going to check out. There's a lot of people talking. I love to see that, and I am totally going to be behind here. So on Razzle, it says SRT, the starting lineup is going to be Chuck, seemed a good idea, Rab Bingham, and Death Wish. So good luck to them. Have a good roster. Okay. Let's see. We hired the cheap Swami for that projection. Nice. That's hilarious. In terms of maps, since I got no one to bounce this off of, I'm curious to know what all you think for what maps we're actually going to see. Personally, we're going to see, I think we're going to see the standard. We're going to see office. We're going to see district. We're going to see containment. We're probably going to see black site. I've got a feeling we will see docks. If anything, I would think that Creme Brulee would pick docks. They have a high win success rate there. So it would be unfortunate if they didn't use that as a map to take advantage of their skill in that particular map. But maps I would like to see, I would really like to see Gauntlet. I'd like to see Hangar. I always want to see Hangar, man. Like, people are not always for Hangar, which I don't know. I like it. I think it's a good setup, and you can argue just about any map that one is better for defense or one's better for attack. I think Hangar has turned into a pretty well-rounded map. It's just not nearly as popular. But I am curious to know what you all think. What's up, Scuba Steve? How you doing? What's up, Joker? Blair, welcome. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. That is a really good team over there. And speaking of maps, we are going to be having a new map coming. It's called, why am I forgetting it? Something 15. Post 15. I had a brain fart there. Post 15. And it's supposedly got an interesting backstory. Haven't really listened as to what it is. Of course, I'm sure it hasn't really been disclosed either, but it looks really fun. Looks like there's a lot of open spaces. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Containment. Someone said that, I think it was like, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Timber who said it's kind of like if these two maps had a baby, this would be it. I got a feeling that yes, it could be a combination of those two maps, but it could also be a combination of various other maps because they do reuse assets and they do use similar layouts. From what Frank did say in yesterday's Firewall Friday, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for flank routes. So I'm curious to know what he means by that. And in addition to that new map, Post 15, we also have a new contractor. I'm curious to know if anyone can recall what that contractor's name is. She will be coming in with a new style. She's completely armor plated. She's got a mask on, which looks really cool. In some of the skins, it looks really dope. And her skill when she goes into a down state is to drop a smoke grenade. And that is to allow the players, the teammates, an opportunity to go in and get a revive, whether manual or through revive dart. I think it's a really cool skill. I think it'll be utilized in a lot of situations, especially if someone is a rusher and likes to go in first to try to get intel. They go down, it gives them at least an opportunity to stay alive a little bit longer. Where's my tie, Blair? You know, I was considering it. I literally just got my son down like right before I hopped onto the computer, so I didn't even have a chance. But I'll tell you right now, if I'm gonna get dressed up and try to be as cool as Timber, I'm not gonna be wearing a tie. I'll wear a button down, but I can't wear ties. Okay, hold on. I don't know. He's slacking to me. Oh, me. Okay, I gotcha. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the lineup tonight, guys. Again, there is I am curious to know what maps you think we're going to see. It's probably going to be, like I said, all the standard that we usually see in League play. But if there was going to be an off map from what we typically see, what would it be? Also, there's a poll down below or in the extensions if you guys are interested in voting for who you think is going to win, which I'm going to vote myself and see. Looks like a few people have already voted. We got 2 for Razzle Dazzle. We have 1 for Creme Brulee. Be sure to check that poll out. Do we have anything live for Razzle Dazzle there? Is he? Sweet. There he is. Okay, yep, I got him. And it looks like we're going to be going to our first round, perhaps? Okay. So we're just going to wait and see for a moment.
Yep. Place it down and just go. Yeah. I don't remember.
You know, it sounds like this is on. All right, here we are. We are on Office first, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how well this goes. And it looks like Creme Brulee is pushing out right towards the middle, right off the bat. Vaughn getting an early down on Chuck Miss.
I got it.
Chuck Miss returning fire. Is pandemonium right here in the main lobby midfield. Members on both sides going down in this crossfire. Vaughn getting a couple of eliminations, and right now Razzle Dazzle a little bit on the defensive. With all members of Creme Brulee still alive, and Death Wish, the last remaining member of Razzle Dazzle, alive.
One's pushing toward the middle.
Three are looking that way. One's at your door.
He still needs to get the objective,
Well, the door
in which case it's going to pose a very,
You know that little desk out front?
very hard challenge for him.
That door and go to the right. There's a little desk. He's right behind it.
Don't go in the middle.
Another one.
Don't go in the middle.
I think there's another one trying to push you out somewhere.
All right, one's pushing in
Yeah,
the middle.
he's got a bead on you right there. There's 2. They're double firing, kind of.
Yep.
If you were to come out of there, he's right there behind the desk.
They're pushing.
Death Wish's team giving him some comms, telling him where Creme Brulee is set up and posted.
He pushed back.
Shut down.
Inside, though, now.
getting the elimination on Death Wish, and Creme Brulee taking the first victory here on Office, making the score now 1-0. Zamix calling it 11-1 for Creme Brulee.
This is going exactly as I planned.
Very good fight, but as in is typical of the Creme Brulee fashion, they set up their defense, put down jammers, maybe in fact, I don't even think they put down any equipment. They literally just put down what they needed to and sprinted out towards the middle. On Office, they like to post up right there in the middle of the lobby and get the early advantage in positioning on the enemy. Now, that is very critical in fights like these. If you have a smaller map like Office, you want to get a field advantage. And in this case, on Office, getting that second floor lobby space is perfect. So we talked a little bit about both teams, and I wanted to also point out, guys, if you are interested in supporting us or even just wearing our logo, we do have a merch store, but the merch store doesn't just have clothes. It has a couple of other things in there as well, something that we didn't have on our previous site. But over on Teespring, we've been afforded an opportunity to offer a variety of different things, including something like this pillow. Yes, I did bring the pillow. I was very excited when it came in. Yeah, it came out really, really good. I'm really excited. If you guys are interested in getting something like this, I got another one on the way. I'm going to put them on my couches down here in my studio. There's other things just like this. It's nice, soft, plush, very good, like canvas material, and the print came out beautifully. If you guys are interested, check out the merch store. I'm going to be getting more of this stuff, so when my items come in, I'm going to be showcasing them to you guys, letting you know what I think. I'm not going to BS you. If I don't think it's good quality, I'll let you know it's not good quality, but I'm going to fix it. So if you're interested in this sort of thing, please check out the merch store. There's plenty there. There's stuff for men, women, and kids even, and dogs or cats, whichever you prefer. Well, I mean, they're animal sweatshirts, but multi-species, yes. But here we are going into the next round, back to Office, and now it's going to be Razzle Dazzle. Sitting on defense, starting off in that office space on the second floor at the top of the lobby stairs. And it looks like they're going to be splitting the hall, perhaps. Creme Brulee pushing out already towards the kitchen. Razzle Dazzle has pretty good positioning here. They have the back hall. They have those office spaces that they can use as cover and as escape routes, but they need to be careful not to get picked off. Looks like Shutdown's already going down. J-Murph there for the support, but quickly eliminated. Vong pushes up to try to provide extra support. Chuckham is forced to retreat. His team switching spaces with him. Creme Brulee struggling right now to get to the back, but it seems as though seemed a good idea. Eliminated himself. Now making a 3v3.
Two right there. Nade. Tell me if I need to give up my spot. They're both over there, so.
Right now, Razzle Dazzle does not have to engage in this combat. Really, all they have to try to do is keep Creme Brulee at bay, keep them away from the laptop. And right now, it doesn't look like Creme Brulee is moving anywhere fast. They're trying to get these eliminations, wait for Razzle Dazzle to make the mistakes as they reposition and maneuver around to both sides.
Naughty's going that way. Grenade, back up. Naughty's pushing. Two are holding this corner. The double shooting. Don't go. Okay.
Switching spots, Rad and Chuckmiss trying to fight off Naughty in that back corner. Vong pushing in, getting another elimination. Now into the office space. Naughty getting an elimination, and Vong there to protect them. And proximity mine there, going off and killing J-Murph. But it looks as though Creme Brulee is going to walk away with another victory here.
I just saw you chasing. No! That was some unfortunate shit. What's the hole?
Finding the jammer under the couch, and that's it. They can hack the laptop, and Creme Brulee is going to walk away. And another victory, making the score now 2-0. Razzle Dazzle getting outgunned at the moment.
I'm sorry, bro. Oh,
You want the tapestries? Tapestries look nice. What I want to do, Titch, is not only have the white lettering, but I need a variation with black lettering so I can get a white tapestry. I'd like to have both if I could. And the same with the pillow. Right now we have that. What's on the tapestry now is also what's on a pillow. And I'd like to get a variation with the black letters to have a white pillow. So it is #Rad's fault, although he didn't go down first. We can assume he was calling the shots. So yes, #Rad's fault. And Skull says he's leaving, but I doubt he's actually gone. The man's like herpes. He likes to stick around for a while. So Creme Brulee taking an early lead here. We still have 10 more rounds to go. That is Office already played. There's a chance we'll see it again. But I don't know what Razzle Dazzle likes to play necessarily. They just lost on Office, so if they're thinking from a strategic standpoint, they might not want to consider picking Office so as not to potentially lose there again. The chances of getting ping pong table are pretty high nowadays for some reason, and the last thing they want to do is have to defend there, especially against a team as strong and shooting as Creme Brulee. How much would you like to get Rona again? Oh, I see. Okay. You want that pillow, Zamek? Well, go ahead, man. Check out the merch store. There's a few other things on there as well. What's up, Karen? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Again, I want to thank everyone for helping us reach 300 followers. This is a huge landmark for us. We're going to continue to provide you the best content that we can in the coming days. We're going to look to expand also our genre. I have to apologize about the last Rocket League scenario. A huge storm swept through my area and just knocked the power out for a lot of people, knocked my internet out, knocked my power out for a little bit, but mostly my internet didn't come back until like 2 days later. So I do apologize about that. We were really excited and stoked to bring that to you, and boy, was I getting pumped. And then we just kind of got screwed over there. But we got, Paco, you guys got a match next week? All right. Well, there's going to be a match next week, so we're going to cover that for sure. So be sure to tune in for that. It'll be much better production. I will hopefully not have another storm pass through and ruin everything for us. So please tune in if you want to watch some awesome Rocket League. AHC won last time. We're rooting for them to win again. Lolito Ceciano, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. I hope I pronounced that right.
Let me pop on.
Oh, and Daffy Duck's here. What's going on, dude? Here we are on containment. Creme Brulee setting up defenses in the shower room. Razzle Dazzle utilizing Eagle Eye to get perspective and intel, and let's see if they're successful in doing so.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, right. It's quiet. It's good. Fuck are they? Silent.
Someone just throw a frag right
laptop's in
at
the
the
back
door
of the
before he blows
showers.
that shit up.
Are they there? Where?
Yeah. There's one is those two doors out front.
So typical defense here by Creme Brulee, covering all doors. We'll see how well this works out for them as Razzle Dazzle is getting ever closer to the shower rooms. Couple of warning shots by Vaughn.
And one in the far right hallway. Wanna catch up, Chuck? Yep. I'll grab the firewall.
All right, yeah. I just got visual.
Motherfucking mustard.
Chuckmas going for first objective, getting that firewall down.
So fucking cold. We got
Oh yeah, it's already winter.
Alright, someone there.
All right, you see him straight back. He's just like straight back.
There's another one like that on that door. Then there's one guy in that far right hallway that's outside the doors watching the stairs.
Sounds like a C4 went off.
Go to the other door on the outside.
Oh, C4.
Fortunately, no damage done. Razzle Dazzle taking their time, cautiously moving towards the shower room, checking all doors before making their move here.
Waiting on this side to
Well, there's only one here, Chuck, if you think we can nade him out.
yeah, there's one on each door.
Gunfight begins. Razzle Dazzle exchanging from the doorway, using the lab equipment as cover, trying to chuck grenades in there, get an early elimination, giving them the upper hand.
I mean, this is kind of as good as any.
I'm sliding over.
But right now, still no eliminations on either team. It's just a straight gunfight. Vong seeing a lot of red, chucking grenades up and over the showers, trying to get into the lab, shut down, getting it down, but he traded. Vong forced to retreat, not able to get his teammate.
Oh, fuck.
Razzle Dazzle also losing someone. Rad Bingham now eliminated. Vong getting a revive on his partner.
Yep, yep. Oh, perfect.
J Murph blown away by a well-placed grenade.
Another one. Oh, Chuck. Grenade right in front of him.
I used my dart on you there, man.
Shut down, getting a couple downs and elimination seemed a good idea. Has been removed.
We get eyes for ya.
You got this, Death.
Nice.
And Death Wish seemingly to be the survivor on the team. But getting hit with a well-placed grenade. Naughty closing the door on this match as Creme Brulee walks away with another victory, making the score now 3-0. Creme Brulee in the lead. And now it's goddammit Rad. No more Jesse. Rad, you win. Those are really good nades. If Creme Brulee is known for anything, I would have to say, or at least to me, they're known for their grenades. The number of times I've seen well-placed grenades and wins by grenades, you know, that's just what they're known for. That's what they're really good at. I mean, they're also really good at shooting and positioning, obviously, but I've never seen such good grenade play as I've seen from Creme Brulee. Razzle Dazzle struggling here to try to get any momentum in their corner. Lady Luck is not on their side as they continue to fall to Creme Brulee. Now, we haven't seen another ace since the very first round, so we shall see how things turn out. Let's see if Razzle Dazzle can turn things around now that they're going to be on defense over on containment. And if you guys are interested in chucking up aces, which I'm going to do, even though no one got an ace there, we like, so Titch made those aces, which they're really sweet, especially for like when we host the Pro League. Aces matter, so pretty much those were created to appreciate and honor the teams that get aces. So if you are a subscribed member of the community, be sure to check those up every time there's an ace. Give props where props are deserved. Let's see. Oh, we got 30 of you here tonight. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Timber, thank you for the 100, dude. Someone else donated earlier. Who was that? Or was that just the follow? Oh, that was just the follow. Thank you for those follows. Really appreciate it. So there is an event also coming up that I did not mention yet because I don't know the details nearly as well as Titch does. But there is an event that's going to be happening prior to the start of Season 8 of the Pro League. It is an event called Fantasy Firewall Knockout. Now, here are the rules as I understand them. And I think I understand them fairly well. We are going to pick 16 players from the North America and 16 players from Europe. And we are going to then post them, put them into first we're going to put them into 4 groups, 2 groups of 8 on each side. Okay, so there's going to be 2 groups of 8 on the North American side, 2 groups of 8 on the European side. We are then going to post that into a poll for you guys to vote on and who you think the best top 4 players of each one of those groups is. So in North America, you're going to have 8 total players competing for the victory on their side. And on Europe, you're going to see the same thing. So there's going to be a total of 16 players 16 players in total competing, and whoever wins on the North American side and whoever wins again on the European side, they're going to compete in the last match. This is strictly a viewer-based event where you guys pick who you think are the best players to compete to see who wins. Is it going to be North America or is it going to be Europe? Again, be sure to be following us on our Discord and Facebook page if you want to participate in the voting process, because that's where the polls are going to be and the results are going to be. It's all going to be played under the Pro League rules and regulations. So if you are familiar with those rules and regs, then you know how it's going to play out. But it's all fan-picked. If it goes well, we're going to continue to try to do this sort of thing. I don't know how often, but if it goes well and you guys like it, we're going to continue to do it. So please do consider participating. It's going to be a fun event. And think of it like your traditional sports, like fantasy football or fantasy soccer or what have you, those traditional sports. But here we are. We're going back to containment with Razzle Dazzle on defense, just outside the white room. Not a bad spot to start. And Creme Brulee returning back to the shower room and immediately pushing out, trying to get to the white room as fast as possible.
I'm going to follow you fast enough. Lock the side door. Just give me a second.
Yeah, which door do y'all want to block? Which one would you rather?
Australia isn't even a real place. Come on, Titch.
I feel like maybe that one.
You want me to block this one?
Yeah.
You good with that, Red?
Yeah, I'm good.
Watch for the unorthodox
We
stuff.
gotta worry about the middle.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna put ammo back here, guys.
All right, Steve, thanks for tuning in, brother. Really appreciate it. We'll have to play Rocket League together again soon. That way you guys can feel good about playing.
I hate being up here anyway.
You got cover. Oh wait, that door's blocked.
Creme Brulee was checking for jammers as they pushed into the hall just outside the white room, but jammers are not in the typical spot.
Contact.
All right, my door's open.
Smoke.
Vong trying to get a couple of peek shots in, but seeing a lot of red, forced to retreat. J Murph replacing him. Chuck miss, focused on the double doors, and Vong and J Murph forced to retreat. Shutdown goes down. But Naughty there for the revive. Downs him again.
I need to fuck around with this.
Just hold for a bit.
Vong trying to pull some fire. Get a couple of flashes in there. See if they can do anything to force any repositioning. Couple of peek shots around that door. Chuckmas still focused on the double doors in the front, allowing his teammates to take care of Vong in that corner. Still no push into the white room. They need to be weary about the ammo consumption at this point. Getting a couple of grenades up and over, trying to force Razzle Dazzle to move, and it looks like J Murph able to down and eliminate Death Wish. It's now 4v3.
Yeah,
Oh, too late. Take my position.
no!
Oh, Vong getting down by 2 impact grenades.
Alright, hey, he's in that
J-Murph there to revive. Chuckmiss trying to take advantage of his positioning, but then gets caught off guard by someone shooting for the double
You
doors.
should be able to see him right from my position. Oh, what? Damn, I got hits on him.
Rad eliminating shutdown.
Am I muted? Rad.
No,
No, we hear you. We
right
hear you.
door.
He's like
Come on,
peeking.
fucking chaos.
Where? There's one right
Oh, he went down, but Vong there for the revive. J-Murph still holding that hallway door.
Center.
Back up. God
No,
damn.
now he's looking middle.
Oh, I was saying game from the center.
There's only
Rad.
2 left, right?
Center.
It's one.
Hey, I'm
right,
chasing.
left.
I'm
There's-
chasing.
there's
Hey,
two on,
straight
Chuck's
through the
door.
middle, straight through the middle. Hurry up.
Watch
now he's
out, Murph.
There's only 2
Now he's
alive.
peeking.
Let me go first.
Rad.
Then
They're
it's
both
on
on
the
our
left.
side.
I'm chasing.
Getting one more grenade up and over the door, pushing out into the white room. Vong working on the breach, goes down real quick. J-Murph trying to provide support, able to get his teammate up,
Nice.
but Vong goes down, and it looks like J-Murph also goes down.
Job.
And one.
And a nice trade with Chuckmiss.
So close.
Bro, all of your grenades.
I
are
kept
supposed
yelling
to
at you,
go
Rad. You
in
were in the center.
But Naughty there to clean up the mess, and Creme Brulee potentially getting another victory here
Yeah, but you had perfect visual on them.
on containment, making the score 4-0.
Hits on the Chuck door.
Thank you, Hakem. How you doing, dude?
From my left, that's all
That
it
is,
is.
that's good.
I know, but that was after.
Nice job, boys.
That was the guy from the center. I didn't.
Found the jammer.
I only thought there was one.
And there it is, Creme Brulee getting the victory 4-0. And we will see what map is in store next. Creme Brulee taking a significant lead here. Breaking news, Captain is coming in at the half. Okay. Glad to hear it, Hakem. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, man. Yeah, Creme Brulee really dominating Razzle Dazzle. Good positioning by Razzle Dazzle on containment there. They had the white room. They had a good spot. They were able to trade fairly evenly, leaving Naughty I think Naughty was the only one alive, was he? Maybe there was one other person left alive, but definitely applying the pressure. They had a good vantage point, definitely the vertical advantage. But even with holding that back platform, you got to be careful because you can be shot from underneath those pallets. So positioning is key, and I think Chuckmiss had some of the best positioning there on that door, but unfortunately he had to watch not only the right side of his flank, but also the left because of the double doors in the front. Just unfortunate that the team fell at the end there. Good effort by both teams. Creme Brulee, of course, showing their dominance as they usually do. What's up, Shillings? How you doing?
And what did you put on there? Flashlight or 2?
I'm the. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. I do what I can.
If you're not running your Iceman, you probably want to go with 2. So 2 of the 4.
I did notice Razzle Dazzle is utilizing Eagle Eye. I don't usually see Creme Brulee using Eagle Eye. They usually know the maps and they know their positioning. They already have a strategy in place that they're very, very comfortable with. And especially in league matches, you don't want to deviate too far from what you're used to. So Creme Brulee, we're going to see very much the same tactics. If you've watched them in the past, you know what to expect. Razzle Dazzle, they are switching it up on the fly. They're forced to go into defense, even though they're on attack at times. And right now, they're just getting outshot and outpositioned. Right there on containment, they have one of their strongest opportunities. And again, it was just outgunned at that point. Chuckmiss held that side door very, very well, but the rest of his team had faltered just a little bit. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the perspective of everybody else, so I don't know what happened there. But they still held it fairly well, and we'll see what they can do here on District. Getting bagged? Okay. We shall see. I'm assuming the captain's going to ensure that happens. Eagle Eye is very, very helpful. We'll see if Razzle Dazzle pulls that one out here as we go on to District. Another good opportunity for them to utilize Eagle Eye, and it looks like Creme Brulee holding the parking lot position. This is, I don't know if this is considered a favorite. I mean, you got to be very careful with the jammer placement. Most people know that when they get the parking lot, you're going to set the jammer there. But what Creme Brulee does a little differently here is, as they do on offense, they push up to the midpoint of the field and apply the pressure early. That way, if they are forced to retreat, they're just moving closer to their defensive position. Naughty going down early as shots come from red stairs. Chuckamus downing Naughty twice. And he also downs Vong. Oh, man. Shut down, downing Chuckamus, but seemed a good idea there for the revive. Shut down, also eliminated by Death Wish. Rad Bingham has been eliminated. And right now, Vong bleeding out. See if J Murph can work his way around and get his teammate up with a nice revive dart. Vong is back in the game, but no, he gets shot before going around that green barrier.
One on the sharp left behind the car. Seen? Your left. Your left. Behind the car.
J Murph holding it off from behind the vehicle there, forced to retreat, going back towards the marketplace. And now Chuckamus in pursuit with the rest of his team, as they have extreme momentum in their corner at this point.
Alright, I've got one inside the shop.
That's the last one remaining.
Yeah, he's in the shop.
Hey, you guys. Wait. I'll see him coming. Come back.
Yeah, just go hack. Go hack.
One at a time, right? Now's one.
I'm watching the front door.
Is it open?
It's blocked. And he's right beside the laptop. He's on. Yep, right there. Same.
See, the idea goes down. J Murph applying a lot of pressure. Chuckamus going around the corner and getting the final shots on J Murph. Now they just got to get the jammer and hack the laptop, and they will get their first victory against Creme Brulee, making the score 4-1.
That's it.
And there it is. Although not an ace, a valiant effort by Razzle Dazzle, finally getting up on the scoreboard. Very well played.
They rushed us, but we got one.
They sound very excited that they got just one. But let's see if they can actually keep that momentum. Sometimes, especially going up against a very well-known team like Creme Brulee, for those who don't know, we're also Cafe con Leche and Chicken Noodle Soup. They have performed very well in the past, coming in first place, I think. They won the league. Someone correct me. Was it season 3? Was it last season that they won? And they came in second in the first and second season, I believe. So, what's up, Minerva? How you doing? First time speaking up. Nice to have you here. Always appreciate it. Not Rad's fault. Not that time. Definitely not that time. Cafe con Chicken Brulee. Yep, that is going to be there. Vong, pick it up, dude. You got to pick up that name. You got to come up with a new logo, man, because that is perfect. that encompasses everything that you guys have gone through. So yeah, Creme Brulee performing, I don't want to say poorly there, but definitely getting outshot by Razzle Dazzle. They set up their position as we typically would see. They pushed out early, trying to apply that pressure, but Razzle Dazzle took their time. They pushed down the red stairs, made sure they got a couple of shots from very good angle from behind cover, and Chuckamus was able to at least down and eliminate 2 of them, and give his team the opportunity to push in to midfield. And it worked out in their favor. Let's see how well they do as they move in back to district on defense with Creme Brulee on the attack.
Let him come down those red stairs instead of peeking that.
Yeah, we never peek.
Alright, who brought motion?
Shit.
I got one.
Yeah, you should
Put it on the backstairs.
And you can hear right now Creme Brulee kind of talking about what happened in that last round, analyzing what they were doing, and they let Razzle Dazzle push down the red stairs, which maybe they'll take in consideration in future matches. But there's already been a slight exchange here at midfield. A couple of shots fired from one end to the other as Razzle Dazzle sets up just outside the marketplace. Not a bad position by Razzle Dazzle, sitting up behind the cars in the back alley, covering both ends of the alley there. Creme Brulee trying to push up, but not too eager set themselves up for failure here.
What? That
What
way.
are you guys doing?
They're getting closer, so they can just
I'm waiting on y'all to
I know.
Seems like the rest of Chuck's team wants to retreat a little bit, draw Creme Brulee down that alleyway, which is not necessarily a bad idea as it funnels them into a single spot where they can quad fire on the team. Chuckum is still applying a little bit of pressure though, and now retreating back to his team as Creme Brulee sneaks a little bit further.
I think they're close, guys. Yep.
Yep.
Oh shit, there they are.
And Chuckum is blinded. J Murph getting it down on red. And it looks like Chuckamus goes down as well, trying to get the revive. He is picked back up. And he was able to get a shot off, but to no avail as Creme Brulee pushes his alleyway with force and immediately moving into the market, getting the jammer, getting the hack on the laptop, making the score now 5-1. Creme Brulee was pissed. They did not like losing in that last round.
This is all Chuck's fault.
It's all Chuck's fault. Hashtag, it's everybody's fault. There we go. Everybody's in that party. Yeah, I was just watching Billy Boy. I was also watching Brown Pit, too, a little bit earlier. He's been on all day. Guys, if you are interested in checking out other people's streams, if you want to post yours here, if you want some follows and you're trying to get that affiliate status, please don't hesitate. We're not opposed to that. If you enjoy Firewall, you want to do well in streaming, it's something that you enjoy as a hobby. Some people want to make it into a career. Not always going to happen, but you know what? We're open to it. Go ahead, post it here. Just be considerate. Don't overly post. Put your link in the stream. You can encourage people to follow, and hopefully they do. But yeah, don't hesitate in doing that. But that being said, if you aren't already following these folks, I encourage you to. I'm going to post them in chat. That's where Vong is playing, and if you want to check out where Chuckamus is playing, he's right there. And yeah, again, don't hesitate. If you want some support, go ahead, chuck your link for your channel up and watch the follows come. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I haven't yet done a plug for Raze, so I might as well do a quick one now. Guys, I just got a new protein powder from Raze. It's actually a Fruit Loop flavor. Interestingly enough, I've never seen such a thing. Oh, Cougar, you're on YouTube, right? Are we not allowing that? Okay. All right. Join the Discord and throw it in there. That I think we don't have permissions up right now on our Twitch channel to allow that. I'm sorry. I thought we did, but I don't know. I set up those permissions a long time ago. I was more of a jerk then. But if you guys want to, our Discord's free and open. Go ahead and post in there. But yeah, Raze Energy, we are typically promoting their energy drinks, especially because in league play, you want to keep your energy up. You want to keep going, especially for these late night matches. We're already, for my time anyway, 10:20 p.m., which is Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes when you get to this point in a league match, you start getting fatigued. Your eyes get tired, especially in VR, having that headset on. You start to lose focus a little bit. Raze Energy can pick you back up. They have a variety of flavors. They use a colorless formula, and they provide you all necessary nutrients to keep your brain stimulated and your metabolism going. So definitely consider checking that out. The link is in the panels below. They have an awesome variety of flavors, but many love the gummy worms. I think, Titch, you said that you like the Voodoo a lot, but the sour gummy worms is delicious. And the protein powder, the Fruit Loops one, tastes just like Fruit Loops. Imagine having Fruit Loops in milk and having them soak in the milk, and then you drink the milk afterwards, and it's that taste, guys. It's delicious. I'm really, really enjoying it. So if you guys want to check that stuff out, click on the link below. Use promo code AHC to get 15% off all purchases. But back into the match. Here we are on Hotel. Not a map that I thought we would see, but then again, I don't know why I never think we're going to see this, because as Creme Brulee is showing, they're setting up in the white rooms. Really strong defensive spot. This is exactly what you want if you're defending this map. Razzle Dazzle pushing out towards midfield, but cautiously peeking around the corner, making sure that they don't get caught off guard. They want to try to get an advantage early on. We'll see how well that works out for them as Creme Brulee sets up in the 2 white rooms.
I know.
Oh, Galaxy Burst, you said was the good one. Okay.
I heard somebody.
Do you want me to try it?
I would not really.
Didn't see anyone actually.
Really? Okay.
I hear audio though, so.
Open the door to your left. Go in there.
This dude over here.
Maybe they went to the double rooms? Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, they had to have.
The approach that would probably give Razzle Dazzle the best advantage here is well-placed smoke grenades and well-placed frag grenades. Using impacts here is a challenge. Unless you can already clear one room, impacts aren't going to do you much good. Creme Brulee are tucked in the corners of the white rooms right now. They're not going to push out towards the halls. They're going to use their motion sensors, and if any of them are using scout, they're going to use that skill as well to identify where Razzle Dazzle is positioned. But frag grenades are going to be their best friend at this point. A couple of smokes. They want to think about breaching one room first, all 4 members, to increase the chance of revives and getting the double elimination quick, while being able to quickly turn around and prevent the ambush from the second room. But how they're going to approach this, I'm not entirely sure at this point. We shall see.
Yeah, let's throw some nades in there and see if we can. Oh, you did?
And with those grenades, they're trying to get the jammer, bouncing it off of the door, seeing if they can position a grenade well enough to hit the jammer, but it's going to have to be a very good bounce. And Creme Brulee is going to have to miss those shots. J-Murph goes down. Naughty there for the revive. It looks like Chuckamus is being quickly eliminated. First member of Razzle Dazzle down.
I know.
I know. One impact and bumped.
Okay, yeah, so 2 and 2.
Oh, I downed 2 people? I thought it was
I
just
was
1.
gonna smoke it and then try to bust in, but I would recommend all 3 go into the same room.
Hey, man, I learned from the best pro. Shout out to NSA.
Right now we
bro.
have Rad, seemed a good idea, and Deathwish posted up in the hall,
Come to me. Come to
going
me.
to attempt a breach at least
I
on
have
one
ideas. Let's
room.
all one by one. Just run the fuck right in there.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Seem like a good idea. This is a great idea.
I wanna do that.
All right, ready? Go immediately right and kill him and get ready for the people in the other room to come in. 3, 2.
And here they go, the push.
All right.
They go in, they get double downs, but they all get down. Shut down, holding that room. And Creme Brulee pushing their lead further, making the score now 6-1. Now, they knew that might not have been the best idea, but it was their only chance, and they were at least able to get Vong down. Unfortunately, all 3 went down before the other members of Creme Brulee even had to push in, but good effort, very hard position to push on. And there's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. If you are subscribed, chuck some aces up in chat. Very good fight. Razzle Dazzle, I think, a little late on that strategy. I think if they had all 4 members, they might have stood a better chance. But with how quickly Creme Brulee moved from one room to the other, it's hard to tell whether or not Razzle would have fared better with all members alive at that point. But either way, good effort. Very strong spot to push it. The only thing I would have recommended, maybe chucking a couple of smoke grenades in there, perhaps covering their approach or their breach at least. Maybe even a couple of flash grenades. Flash grenades would have done them really, really well. Maybe mixing it up a little bit. But those are strategies that you and the team have to consider, especially on certain maps. For some teams, you're going to have a support. You're going to have the person who is exclusively the jammer. You're going to have someone who's exclusively C4s, someone who is going to be the point man, who is going to wear bullet sponge and maybe some other skill that's going to keep them alive. So it all depends on, you know, how you're setting up your squad and setting up your strategy for each map that you're going into. It's one of those things to consider there. I think it was just a matter of blitz tactic, and it almost worked out. I think if done a little bit earlier with a couple more smoke grenades and tactical equipment used, they could have fared better. But lessons learned, and let's see how well they do on the next map, which I did not get a chance to see, actually. So... Firewall at Bernie's inbound. Okay, so it is now 7 rounds in. We got 1 more to go. I believe we are doing a switch here. Yeah. Well played, Rad. Well played, man. It's tough in there. It sure is. I believe SRT's going in now. Is that something in...
I still need to tweak it some more. Where
Huh?
the hell is... What am I doing?
I sent him an invite.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Did I say... I don't think I said 1 more round. I said so. I don't know why I would say 1 more round. But if I did, my apologies. No. I must have been out of intel. Thanks, Baco. What did Titch say in Discord there?
Hey, wait a second.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. All right.
He's on some PED.
Yeah, I don't know if I can't wait to go back and watch this and see where I said it and why I said it. I think I said tough rounds in there. I don't know if I said 1 more round, but yeah, he said it's tough. And yeah, going up against Creme Brulee is always tough. Them, NAC, it seems as though ODG is a very tough squad to go against this year. I'd be interested to play them. If you guys have a favorite team that you generally vote for that is other than your own, I'm curious to know who it is. I'm a big fan of Gentlemen's Assassins Guild. I think they're a great bunch of people, really fun to watch, and they've improved over time. And I think it's because we've been following them so much that I've grown to, I don't want to say favor, but admire them for all their efforts. But yeah, I really like Gentlemen's Assassins Guild. They're a really cool group of people. Of course, Creme Brulee. I know the boys over there pretty well as well. So, to beef stew. Nice. All right, so we're gonna be going back into hotels soon. Again, if you guys are interested in joining the community, be sure to check out everything below. All the panels will have all the information. We also have a website, amateurhourcommentary.com. That is the main hub for all the information that you need. I do need to update it for those who are not as familiar with or unaware of. Timber is now part of our group. He is a co-host. He actually just hosted a whole bunch of matches for us. So if you guys liked his performance, it seems as though you all like his attire, because now you're trying to encourage all of us to do that as well. I don't know. Maybe one day we will move to the dark side, but you know, he has been a breath of fresh air. Him and Raptor, really good additions to our group, and we hope to expand more. Hopefully not too quickly, but yeah, it's the website's going to be updated to include him and some other information. But here we are back on Hotel with Creme Brulee quickly pushing out as they are now on the attack, getting out to midfield very early on here. Chuckman is getting an early down on Naughty, downing him twice even. Could be an early elimination. That's it. Naughty is now down for the count. Creme Brulee fighting for the life at midfield here. Vong eliminated with a well-placed grenade. Shutdown doing a lot of damage out there, along with seemed a good idea. J Murph, last member alive of Creme Brulee. Let's see how well he can do Death Wish, eliminating Shutdown in the end there.
Middle courtyard, top stairs, going down, closest to your
Double
side.
down. J Murph and Death Wish trading, but J Murph being eliminated. And Razzle Dazzle getting yet another victory, getting them a little bit closer
Get it, boys.
to Creme Brulee, making the score now 6-2. Sorry, Zamek.
Think my
I
penis
believe you are the one who made the prediction 11-1. Your hopes and dreams crushed as Razzle Dazzle gets another victory here. Well played. Very good positioning by Razzle Dazzle, pushing up to midfield, getting an early kill on Naughty, who has been a dominant force for Creme Brulee this evening. Very good early down. Let's see how well they do going into the next map. I'll try to pay attention to what it is. Looks like they're currently on Oil Rig. That could change. If we saw Oil Rig, I would be surprised. We don't often see that. Suck it, Trebek. No, I don't believe we are going to be going to Oil Rig. But speaking of maps, I'm going to bring it up again. Drywall, dude, you love Oil Rig? I like it too, man. It's not in my top 3, but it's definitely in my top 5, I believe. I keep going back and forth with some maps, but I am interested to know what you guys think about Post 15. That's the new map. If you guys haven't checked it out, go over to the First Contact Entertainment YouTube page, and you can see last Friday's Firewall Friday and this Friday's Firewall Friday, and you can see the new map and its new layout and the things that they got going on there. They have a siren now for ambient noise. It looks really cool. I think we're all going to enjoy it, but you know, we all thought we were going to enjoy Newsroom too, and we're not many people are fans of Newsroom. Very, very select few. 1% of people who play this game really enjoy Newsroom. So we'll see how well it turns out. Usually new maps, they can either go one way or the other. Very rarely do we have a map that kind of sits in the middle for favor. I think Prepper is one of those that kind of sits in the middle. You either like it or you don't like it or you don't not like it. You know, you're kind of like right in the middle. You're like, yeah, it's okay, but it's, you know, I also don't hate it. It looks like we're going to be going to Gauntlet here. Okay, a map that I've wanted to see for a little bit. What's up, Billy Boy? I saw you playing earlier, dude. Always fun watching you. Can't wait to watch Area 51 play this season. Like skinning small animals. I'd like to see the statistics on this, Titch. If you could pull up a an annual growth rate for skinning animals as it correlates to those who like Newsroom. Be sure to throw it up in our private Discord chat so that I can review. And here we are on Gauntlet, Creme Brulee, with probably one of the best spawn positions on the map. On the opposite side of the down plane, and they're going to set up a jammer and a very, what I would say, traditional spot on the wall just behind the container. Kind of hard to see.
What you got, this corner right here?
Razzle Dazzle taking their time. Looks like Chuckmiss trying to go in a different direction of his team, but now regrouping as Creme Brulee are setting up their posts on the opposite platform of the laptop. Probably the best positioning. They have a lot of evasive maneuvers they can take, a lot of cover. And it really turns into a cat and mouse game from this point out.
Into the room? Hey, let's get one guy, go back to that room there. Death Wish, if you don't mind. Don't peek, don't let them know you're there. Just kind of hold that. Let us, yeah, let them think that we're all going to push this side. Get their attention focused, and then you have a flank shot there. We're doing this
Underneath.
Right now they're going to try to draw some gunfire. Vaughn getting it down, and an SRT seemed a good idea there for the revive.
Out, top right.
J Murph getting it down. Vaughn now going down from across the way on the opposite platform. Death Wish getting that down. SRT getting a revive on seemed a good idea. All members still live on both teams. SRT going down. Vaughn going down for the second time. Naughty there to provide the support of fire and the revive.
one higher out in the back.
I'm going back over for Chuck.
That was a bad way to push.
Ace, what do you see for me? Can
I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking.
I got ammo, Death.
Looks like Chuck was seeing a lot of red. He was shooting from what some of us call the glory hole and getting some well-placed shots, at least providing suppressive fire, drawing attention his way, allowing his team to reposition. Still, I don't believe there have been any eliminations from what I've been able to see at this point, so it's still a 4v4.
Jammer sounds like it's downstairs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe in the room?
It's possible maybe in the container. Deathwish, go ahead and check the room. They're all four up top across from y'all, so you're clear out there. Same, go all the way around. Nope, nope, yeah, go that way. You're clear, you're clear, you're clear. Hug the wall, hug the wall.
Where is it? Oh.
Get inside the container. There you go.
I don't
You see it?
Seemed a good idea. Has pushed into the container.
It's on the wall. It's on the
They're trying to get an eye on the jammer at this
So
point.
outside the container right above you. You got impact synced?
I can see the outline on the other side of this wall. Hold on, let me see where
Okay,
it is.
come.
Oh, yours got
On
revived?
top of the container?
You can, it's between container and the wall.
Run straight. You can see through the door. Yeah, okay.
Now their goal is to try to get that jammer without getting downed,
Same, come back
which is
around the
going to
front.
be rough. J Murph and Naughty
Impact.
with
Right
sight
above the
on
container
that
against the wall,
container.
midways.
It's right here, Ryan. You got it.
What's up, Viper? How you
Got
doing,
it?
dude?
All right. Now then, let's get a distraction for Chuck, and Chuck, see if you can get out there. Same, go ahead and throw your jammer down inside the room there. Laptop is confirmed open.
So it's 3v4.
They were able to get a jammer. They're going for the hack. They're putting a jammer down for a quick jam. J Murph downing Chuck Miss.
Oh no, get him up, get him up.
I'm fucked, dude. I'm fucked.
Get him up, get him up.
Shut down and eliminate seemed a good idea as well. And very quickly, Razzle Dazzle
Can you hack
falling
it
to
from
pieces.
It's already hacked.
No, you can't get it from below. You have to be able to get to that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to probably sit tight on them boxes, buddy.
You can shoot through that door.
Death Wish again.
Yeah.
The last member of Razzle Dazzle alive. He is a survivor for their team. And he is trying to get to the hack, but all sights are now on the laptop just behind that box. A few grenades have been used, but gunfire already in the doorway. At this point, grenades going in. Stands no chance. Vong with those well-placed grenades, as always. And Creme Brulee walking away with another victory, making the score now 7-2.
Early.
And I don't know if that was an ace, but it looked pretty darn close to one. Yeah, at least 3. What's up, Rads Girl? How you doing? Rads Go Friday. That's a name change, isn't it? I don't recall seeing Friday on the end of your name there. And you can't fault Titch for being who he is. He's always just been that guy. And you either love him or you hate him. It's one of the two. But that's 9 rounds down. We're going to be heading back to Gauntlet with Creme Brulee on the offense, Razzle Dazzle on defense. And for Razzle Dazzle's sake, let's hope they get a good defensive position similar to what Creme Brulee had, so that they have another opportunity to get another win. Already sneaking 2 past them. They should feel pretty good about themselves, considering they're going up against one of the best teams in the league at present, not just in this league, but also in other leagues. So this is definitely a good benchmark for them to determine how good they are doing. And honestly, they're doing pretty well. At this point, I think they're just getting outgunned, and those grenades are just super deadly by Creme Brulee. It's always been that name? Man, then I guess I just haven't been reading the whole name. I'm clearly not observant. My apologies then. Exactly, Karen. Oh, man. That's too funny. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves this evening. If you haven't followed already, go ahead and give us a follow and stay tuned for more Firewall content. We will continue to provide you this content as long as Firewall exists and leagues exist. We do want to expand ourselves to other genres as well. We are going to be covering some Rocket League, especially because we have our own team in there. And they're really showing up, man. Like that first match, I'm so mad we weren't able to cover because, well, Mother Nature has always hated me. But they performed incredibly well and won that match. So next week's match is going to be another awesome one. So please tune in for that. And when Solaris finally gets its private matches and custom matches, if leagues start there, we'll try to cover that as well. And hopefully I'll be playing in those league matches. But definitely stay tuned if you're interested, and we are going to continue to provide you this awesome content. But here we are back on Gauntlet, Razzle Dazzle, back near the plane. Definitely not the preferred location for a spawn, but we'll see how they choose to defend it this time, with Creme Brulee quickly pushing in on their location. Starting to enter on the right side. J Murph hopping on Eagle Eye, trying to get some intel for his boys. Never a really good setup here for defense. Razzle Dazzle is really going to have to take advantage of different posts than probably what people are accustomed to if they want to get a victory on this one. Because those standard defenses for this plane defenses, they're usually not great.
Killed himself.
SRT eliminating himself.
Fuck it, they ain't killing me. Kill him on himself. Hurt one though. Okay, one on Death's side. Only one that I see.
Yeah, I hear him on my side.
Yep.
Yeah, but I gotta stay close enough to Chuck right now.
Death, he's gonna be coming up to your double doors on the left. Two of them. Third one coming. Fourth one behind him. All four on Death's side.
You're getting a couple of shots, Long chucking some grenades over the wall, not finding their mark, but seeing a lot of red.
Alright, one guy's on Eagle Eye through there. Heads up.
Chuckum is getting a couple of pot shots there.
Still three at double doors. One on the Eagle Eye by the single door, straight ahead of you, seemed. No angle. One guy coming to your door now. Hard right. Think about pushing.
Seemed a good idea. Goes down and is eliminated by shutdown.
Yep, same.
Alright, you got two coming in through the middle. Left hand side, boys.
Seemed a good idea to be there, but unfortunately it was his downfall. Shutdown getting another elimination. Getting a revive on his teammate as well. Chuck missed. Holding off Creme Brulee on the right side of the map here.
Coming to that hallway now.
Deathwish there for the revive, but he too goes down. And Razzle Dazzle once again crumbling.
Great spot and got antsy.
And Creme Brulee
Right there.
getting the victory. They just got to find the jammer at this point.
I don't know how I didn't down him. Fuck, man.
If I would have just held.
There it is, Creme Brulee getting the victory, making the score now 8-2. We have one more map to play, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Camp Kid Kill? How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you here. Hope you're doing well, man.
Fuck this dude.
Only ones I got one.
Ace's fault.
First round? Hold on, I'm missing something. What's happening here? Paco, what did I miss?
I'm the only one that y'all didn't kill.
I don't know. There's a conversation going on, and I completely missed what's happening. We'll find. Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yo, we see it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna flush him out. Do it. He was like,
I love your red zone coverage. Oh my goodness.
What do we,
I completely missed that conversation. But guys, we got one more map. I would be interested to see if it was compound. I'd love to see some compound.
Hotel. Yeah. They pick off.
But I doubt that will happen.
I don't care.
They're sitting on it. all you guys have to do is hit select and hit play, and we're good to go. But yeah, if you guys are interested in checking out some other stuff, if you know that there are certain games or genres that are popular that you would like to see us cover, that we could possibly cover, just let us know. Go over to our Discord. If you're not part of our Discord, check the panels. Click on that picture. It's there's an active link. It'll bring you right there, and go ahead and join the community over there. There's a Facebook page, and if you guys prefer YouTube, which I know many of you do, especially for viewing videos and such, although we don't stream over there, we do post our videos over there. So if that's your preferred platform, you could still watch some AHC. If you can't watch it live, you can either watch it here as we save the VODs here on Twitch, but we also export them over to YouTube. So we're there where you need us, guys.
Now, is it like instant smoke?
Talk about PS5. Oh, that's what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had put in my pre-order to Target, and I haven't gotten an email that's no longer available, so I'm going to assume it's still available because I already freaking paid for it. So I better get it. I'm really excited. If you guys haven't checked out the PS5 breakdown, the teardown, not the breakdown, but the teardown, where they physically take it apart and show you what it looks like on the inside, I don't encourage you to do that when you get yours because it voids the warranty when you remove certain stickers and stuff. But what's really cool and what is interchangeable are the faceplates. And you have to remove the faceplates if you want to get to the storage unit that will hold another hard drive, so for more storage space. So the panels are removable, and my hope is that you can customize them in the future, so you don't have to buy a whole new PS5 just to get a very specialized unit. Like what they did with the PS4s, they always had very special ones. Like there was a God of War one, Spider-Man one, and all the big top ones. I think even Horizon had a special PS4 version. So hopefully by removing the panels, they can just create new ones, and you can buy them if you want them at a higher rate if you want to customize it, or you could take them off and customize them yourself. I wouldn't mind putting an AHC logo on mine. That'd be pretty dope if you ask me.
Seemed would have so much goddamn C4 strap.
so new games need to follow this. I know Alvo is going to be coming out soon too. I can't give you a confirmed date because I know it's still in the review process. But right now it's kind of in Sony's hands to review. That game is going to be a killer game. I'm sure a lot of you who are watching are familiar with what Alvo is. It's going to be very similar to Call of Duty in many regards, with jumping involved, free-for-all, team deathmatch, search and destroy. It's a really good game. You're going to have the kill streaks as well. I've been in beta testing. I've played the new build. I even tested out the search and destroy build. Very bare bones at the moment, but just making sure all the mechanics work, and hopefully we're going to get a new build soon, and I'll let you guys know how that plays out. Unfortunately, I can't show any of that right now, but if you actually check out the Alvo Discord, you can sometimes see a stream up over there. So if you guys are interested, that will be coming around the corner too. Easy money, yeah. We just need a distributor, Titch. That's all we need. We need someone who's willing to 3D print those and put our logo right on it. Have like a 3D imprint on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Not just a sticker or paint, but like a 3D imprint. But here we are on Black Site. Not surprised to see this map. Creme Brulee starting off on defense, already pushing up again in true fashion. They are trying to cut off the enemy team early on, so when they retreat, they're just heading right back towards the laptop and have plenty of room to defend. Razzle Dazzle already at the central market, peeking over the wall, making sure they're covered.
You want me to pop it? I definitely hear him there.
Yep, got one at that door. He backed off.
Alright, I'll go. Yeah, all good.
Alright, hey, so you're
Sensor on
watching
the
that.
side.
I'm
You guys
gonna
ready?
watch over.
Alright, smoke. They push it. Top of this
I'll
already.
talk to you about that in a second, Cam Kid Kill.
They came in. They haven't came yet. Yeah, count them out first. Yeah.
Well, I'll stay and watch this no matter what. You can slide over.
Vong finding the enemy just around the corner. Naughty actually getting it down there. couple of grenades. Seemed a good idea. Struggling to get back up, but somehow surviving and ducking behind the wall for coverage. And now he's kind of stuck there. He can't really retreat, and his team can't really go in to support him, as all eyes are on that door.
Yeah, I'm on the corner. I'm watching.
Keep working left side. Back SUV.
Vong downing seemed a good idea and getting that elimination.
Y'all keep going around. Keep going around the other way, boys.
Can we reset?
And they're deciding to take a different route. Razzle Dazzle not wanting to get caught in that doorway.
Ace, 2 on that vehicle. No, Ace is down.
Vong downing SRT.
No, it's okay.
Chuckham is being eliminated by shutdown. Creme Brulee just dominating here, getting another victory, making the score now 9-2.
Good job, boys.
Yeah, dropped one. Alright, same thing on defense. Take the mark.
So I want to talk a little bit about Alvo now. Alvo has gone through a very weird life cycle. They started off with pretty good funding, but then they were dropped part of the way through. More funding was provided. They were able to pick up the project again, and it dropped for a second time. Now, the guy who is providing the funding now, if you're part of the Discord, his name is Steve, and he is providing the funding for this resurgence and development. And I can't speak to how many people are on the team, but I'll tell you right now, it's incredibly small. So what they've been able to accomplish is a remarkable feat. I feel honored as being part of the alpha testing and trying to provide some influence in the direction of the development, which is, it's been a great experience. But what I've learned most is how, I'm going to say this as gently as I can, because it really annoys me, how ridiculous the Sony quality testing process is, especially for PSVR. They actually have to go through 2 testing processes through the Sony QA department, and they will pick up and pick apart a whole bunch of different things. And it makes you scratch your head, because for games like Alvo, which is actually structurally very well designed, they're delaying time and time and time again. But then you have a game like Warzone that somehow passed, and it's crap. And I don't quite understand why that's the case. But yes, they are in another review cycle. There are only 2 more items that they needed to address, which are easily addressed, and the issues have already been corrected and sent back with a model, or with a build that I think was completed like 2 weeks ago. I think my timeline might be off by a few days, but it was a couple weeks ago, and we're still waiting back to hear a response from them. But pretty much the beta is up and ready to go. It's just getting the approval from Sony to push forward. So you guys should be seeing that sometime in the future when we get the go ahead. And if you're not part of that Discord, well, that's okay. You can join our Discord, and I'll be announcing all the big news bits over there as well. We do have a whole separate channel for Alvo. We have a whole separate channel for Rocket League and for Solaris, all games that we all really like. So if you're not part of our Discord already, click on the link, and you can get updates that way. And if you want to join some of those other Discords, I have links there too. So... I'm not suggesting that you're bad-mouthing them, but there is a lot of frustration around it. And, being kind of on the inside, I wanted to shed some light onto it. I can tell you right now, the developers are really annoyed and frustrated as well. But, that's the red tape you kind of have to go through in the development process, especially when you're not a priority, because you're a very, very small indie development team. You're lower on the priority list. But here we are back on Gauntlet. Creme Brulee pushing up. They're already in the market, central market, getting ready to push on Razzle Dazzle, who are sitting on defense near the tent side. I don't prefer the tent. I prefer construction when it comes to defensive spawns on this map. Let's see how well they do. Creme Brulee trying to push through the same door Razzle Dazzle did. See if they have more success.
You want to push, Naughty? Straight across?
Oh, shit. One on the left.
Naughty.
That's all. Alright.
Where were you?
Far left. Okay. Confirmed one down left. Still got audio right in front of Death Wish and Scene. Coming through the door now, peeking back out. He's just dead. Just through the door.
I hear someone moving up. Yeah.
Further back now.
A lot of grenades being thrown over that wall, but not hitting their mark.
Death Wish, if you can get grenades against the wall where they're throwing there. Yeah, pushing now, pushing now.
Vaughn getting a flash and a grenade around the corner. Sticky landing right in front of him.
I'm cycling through, buddy. I don't see anybody coming out over there yet.
Did they relocate?
Yeah, one's out, one's out. He's right in front of you.
Oh, he's right here. Nice.
Razzle Dazzle seeing a lot of red, trading with Chuckamus there down in the middle of the street, but Chuckamus has the support from J-Murph. They get the final elimination. Vong seeing a lot of red as he's trying to regroup with his team at the central street, and it looks like Razzle Dazzle quickly getting eliminated here as they move in on the laptop location.
Fucking shit, boys.
I feel like they're watching our stream.
And there it is, Creme Brulee getting the win here, making the score now 10-2 and giving them the ultimate victory, as that was our last fight in this evening's match between Creme Brulee and Razzle Dazzle Tampazzle. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're going to stick around, see if they have a little friendly match at the end. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but I want to get the thanks and appreciations out of the way. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the donated bits. And more so, I just appreciate your time and support. Guys, it has been a year since we started this adventure, and I will be honest, I did not expect this to turn into anything. People just seem to like watching a voiceover over league matches, and the request grew and grew, and of course the team had to expand, and it turned into Amateur Hour. So it's because of you guys that this thing even continued. It's because of you guys that we even came back, especially after a couple of moments where I thought it wasn't going to continue. But thank you so much for the love and support, guys. If you want to join the community and you haven't, check the panels. That's the best way you're going to get to know us, get to know the players, get to know the community as a whole. Please join us there, as you know, we try to stay as active as possible. And of course, we are going to have a giveaway. The details are going to be on our Facebook page. They're also going to be in our Discord. So if you want to participate in that, if you have Twitch Prime and you haven't subscribed already, I encourage you to. That's the way you enter the giveaway. I am going to be, at least one item is going to be the custom stock that we have seen before. It's actually given away before. I'll show you what it is since I have one of my own. It's going to be one of these bad boys. This custom stock, it's adjustable. The butt end you can actually adjust up and down. This is on a slider. This thing is solid. It's great. I actually really enjoy using this, especially when I need to improve my KDR. This is definitely the way to go. And you can get a customized one that is going to have our logo on the top, and a few other favors. So whoever is going to win in the giveaway is going to get a few goodies, but I don't plan on doing a giveaway for just one person. I got an idea for a few more people. So if you want to participate, please be sure to subscribe now and enter yourself. But thank you guys so much this evening for tuning in. Do you know if they're doing, Paco, can you hear if they're doing a fun one?
Yeah, jam the camera that's closest to you.
Or not even, just make you invisible to the camera as an individual.
I think that'd be pretty tough. I'd like to just see static when you go to a camera that...
I can't tell. I think they're just chatting about what's to come, but we could actually head out of here. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. This has been the North American Firewall League season match between Creme Brulee and Razzle Dazzle Tampazzle. And until next time, folks, peace.
all this energy.